some kits and some builds I've done. Cause model building is supposed to be fun. So push play and away we go. It's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Yeah, it's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Hey everybody, Dave Weiss here for the Glue Bomb Show. If you saw my title, you probably are thinking one of two things. You're either thinking, wow, Dave got into the Moosaroo Cup, or you're thinking, what on earth is the Moosaroo Cup? Well, first thing is, no, I did not get into the Moosaroo Cup. I would love to, but I didn't. I didn't apply. The people who run the Moosaroo Cup don't even know I exist yet. However, what the Moosaroo Cup is there are a lot of model building podcasts today. And two of the first were on the bench in the Plastic Model Podcast. And one of them is in Australia. The other one is in Canada. And so I guess it started out as kind of a gentleman's wager between the two groups to have this sort of contest between them two. The place where the kangaroos live, the place where the mooses live, they call it the Moosaroo Cup. And it's since become this pretty big thing among the podcasters. And I listen to a lot of their podcasts, and so every year I sit there and think, man, I'd love to do the Moosaroo Cup. And it's not, there's no big prizes or anything like that. It's bragging rights among them and all that. But here's the thing. I consider myself to be, at best, an average builder, right? I'm not an advanced builder by any stretch of the imagination. And I know some of the guys in these podcasts show their stuff all over the world. They're like amazing world-class builders. And so I thought, if I could get into that, maybe I could learn a few things. And so I decided, rather than trying to say, hey, I got a YouTube channel over here, it's got 681 subscribers or whatever it's up to by now. Thank you for that, by the way. That I would just find out what kit they were doing and just jump on their Facebook page and see what they were doing, and then kind of build along from the safety of my own home. Well, this year they're doing kind of a Fast and the Furious kind of thing with these drifting cars. And they were going with Aoshima models, and they seem to have done a bunch of different kits. And so I looked up to see what kind of Aoshima kits there were, and I came upon this one. I'm not sure this is exactly what the folks are building, but hey, it's unofficial, right? This is just for me. This is just to grow as a modeler. I'm hoping to have a little fun, maybe make a few friends along the way. But what they do basically is they have them that it all has to be done by this big model show in Canada that's name is escaping me right now. I'll try to put the name in the show notes, but I thought I'm just going to buy one and I'm going to build it. I'm going to watch the Facebook page and see what kind of progress the guys are making on there. And I'm just going to have some fun with it. I'm going to go a little nutty. I'm going to try to do a few things that I've never done before, and we'll see how it goes. And again, it's unofficial. I'm not making any, I'm not going to jump in at the last minute and say, hey, here's mine. Judge me too. No, I'm not doing that. All right. What I'm hoping to do is have fun with a build and maybe see what some of the other guys do, see if there's anything I can learn. Because I do want to grow. I do want to get to be a better modeler. Again, model building is supposed to be fun. That's my motto, right? So I'm not going to make this into a pressure thing. But if I can learn a few new tricks along the way with a fairly inexpensive model, I'm going to do it. So this is a Skyline. I think this is Datsun or Nissan, if memory serves. I think this would be Nissan by this age. This one appears to be more of a race car than a drift car, but for my purposes, since I'm unofficial, this is plenty good enough. All right, so let's have a look at what's inside. I've never built an Aoshima kit before. You can probably see that it looks like the characters, I believe, are either Chinese or Japanese. And I brought my glue along. Yeah, I know I'm the last one who's still using it, but I try to build my kits, as some of you know, I try to build them using the stuff that your average guy could find in a Hobby Lobby, and that's kind of what I want to do. So I use regular tube glue, and I use mostly this square bottle testers paints, and of course rattle cans. I may go a little bit extra on this one, but we'll see. As far as chrome goes, you guys know how much I love chrome suspension parts. This is the chrome. And look at these. They're already tinted inside. Oh, no, that's the back. Sorry. Here we go. I'm sorry. I take that back. There are two, looks like little lights and a mirror in here. And that's about it as far as that goes. Now, we also have, this appears to be mostly interior parts, and looks like some fire extinguishers, things like that. Probably some interior fairings. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do all of that, but here's your glass, just a nice one-piece glass for the windows. I'm never bothered by that, by the way. That makes it a little easier because I can put my cement right up in here and don't have to get any on the plastic. And then there's also some light covers and things like that in there. So I never unwrap the clear because I always feel like it's easier to keep it safe that way. In this case, I'm also not going to unwrap the body. You know what? I am going to unwrap the body because there's some details on here that I think you'd like to see. Now, they have a wing already built into this. I'd like to do something different. Since I'm going to go a little crazy with the Cheese Whiz, as one of the podcast guys says, I'm going to try something different if I can figure out how to make it work. I think I'm going to put an actual wing on it. I think I'm going to get a smaller scale plane, and I'm going to cut the wing down, and I'm going to use that wing back here. Make it about the size of a wing would be on a car, but it'll be an airplane wing. If I really feel adventurous, maybe I'll put one on here as well. Again, I think this is more of a race car than the ones the guys got for the official kit, but I'm not official, so I'm going to just kind of do something different here. So you probably noticed there's a chrome sprue. There's a white sprue, and the body, of course, is molded in white, which I'm eternally grateful for because I'm not going to paint this red. My paint job should be really interesting if it works. If it doesn't work, I'll show it to you anyway, I promise. But, yeah, let's look at what's in here. Now, here's my tires. And looks like some metal axles and some screws. So this is going to be one where the bottom screws on. Looks like this might be more curbside. Yeah, I'm not seeing engine parts. That could be fun. Nah, I think I better not bite off too much more than I can chew. Because even though I'm unofficial, I wouldn't mind if mine looks pretty good compared to the other guys. And again, I don't know that that's going to happen because they're a lot better than me, but I want to grow. You know, I want to do something more. So we got a roll cage. We've got an interior pan, firewall. Looks like the light pieces. And we have a few, looks like maybe something for exhaust, instrument panel, things like that. Yeah, this is definitely more of a race car than the other guys got. The other guys, I'm sure, got, as far as with full interiors and things, this is more of a racing interior. Here's the chassis. Looks like some interior door panels and things like that. Again, not a whole lot going on with this interior-wise, but that's okay with me. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. I'm looking at the instructions now, and I'm seeing, oh good. Yeah, the instructions are in all the different languages, and then they have pictorial instructions. Again, it's a nice build. It looks like it's going to be a simple build. I'm okay with the simple build. Simple builds can be fun. And that's good because I've had a few builds that haven't been that simple lately. So I'm kind of looking forward to one where I can kick back and have a good time. And it's funny, I'm sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold going on here. But as much as lately I've been into into building some really complex models, sometimes it's fun to just have an easy one. Here are our decals. Let's have a look at this. These are the racing decals that they have in. They look pretty nice. I like that seatbelt decal there. That should be interesting. And again, I'm probably not going to use many of these because my paint scheme and everything is going to be quite a bit different. So that's what I have for you. That's the Aoshima Skyline Super Silhouette. Again, it's my quote-unquote unofficial entry into the Moosaroo Cup. And we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like fun, and that's good because model building is supposed to be fun. Take care. God bless. Have a great day.
We'll check out some kits and some builds I've done, 'cause model building is supposed to be fun. So push play and away we go. It's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Yeah, it's time for the Glue Bomb Show.